feel like whether it was my face on it or whoever's face on it, the city deserves to look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And we deserve to look beautiful. Get our suits tailored. You feel what I'm saying? Step out looking good with your YSL cologne on and all that. You feel what I'm saying? The city deserves to be appreciated. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
So it's getting love, and I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us about this.
So, all right, so this is the single. So what we just listened to, Cool or Whatever?
Right.
That's what that is right there. That's just, the single. And this is just promo copies of that album. I'm just, you know what I mean?
All right.
There you go.
So Indie is on this. Indie is number, 9? 11? No. Nah, I was right. 9. And it's featuring Kristen B. Shouts out to Kristen B. Beautiful young lady, beautiful voice, and produced by Denard Watson. Denard Watson, that's my music director. You feel me? Anytime you see me hitting with the band, that's the brother that's on the keyboard.
Okay.
You feel me? So,
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's
Shouts
up.
out to OK Player. If you don't know about OK Player, it's like Amir, Questlove from the Roots. Like, it's his website.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Him and somebody else, originally launched OK Player. So the fact that they was willing to like premiere this video, it was beautiful, and they was tying it into their Black Excellence editorial theme for February.
Right.
So it's like for that to launch on like the 1st of February, it was like, it's a great look. Let's run with it. You know what I'm saying? And we just trying to all the way make it count, like officially count. It's like niggas, it's people that quote unquote get on or go on tour with less. So it's like, we got a commodity. We got the work. It's just like, you know what I mean? Just act accordingly and get it done.
I like the creativity and the, the different, the diversity, and it's just different, you know what I'm saying? And it feel good. Yeah,
we just, like the whole point about indie, it's like, individuality. So not so much independent. And I mean, we independent artists, we doing our own thing, funding it ourselves. But the whole point of the record and the visuals is like, in individuality, everybody has something extraordinary and special to bring to the table. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta try to fit in.
Right.
Or like chase somebody else's cool, do something that somebody else is doing. It's like, you have something extraordinary. You're beautiful. You know what I mean? Just bring it to the table and let's work. So that was the whole point.
And I hear the club, the club in that record. The club beat is like.
Which one you talking about? Cool or whatever?
A lot of your records that I heard, like you bring the Baltimore club sound into the hip hop thing.
Shouts out to Mike Jr. for that too. Like I mean, I always had an interest in doing that because it's like, that's our music. You feel me? Shouts out to the legend Diamond K. You feel me? But it's like not a whole lot of people embrace that. Like that's our native sound. Like that's what makes us stand apart. Let's not try to sound like anybody else. Let's implement it. So when I did the record, Never Gonna Die. Mike Jr., you feel me, did his thing to, it was the right BPM already. He fused the club into it. We got TT on the record, and it's a Rodley sample, and it just makes sense. Like, it's our thing, you know what I mean? So, we just trying to take it to the top, you know what I mean? It's other people getting rich off Baltimore club that ain't from Baltimore. That don't make no sense.
Right.
You know
Ooh, he
definitely
done.
No, it's true.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh, I'm down. I'm down with it.
That's Baltimore club. You know what I mean?
Did Class produce something? Didn't Class produce some of that though?
I don't know about that. I think that was Diplo that did Who Run the World Girls. I think Diplo did that, and that's Baltimore.
But no, Class. What Class do, Diamond?
Well, he had I'm the shit, and he had the remix with like Estelle, Kanye, and Lil Jon and all that. That was a huge record at the time. You feel me? But it's like, people got hits. That's Baltimore club influencing.
Right. That's what's up, man. So anyway, go ahead.
What about you?
Yo, can't forget, because it's going to be nuts.
What about you?
It's going to be nuts, okay? It's going to be nuts. Friday, Frozen Harbor Music Festival kickoff. Baltimore Soundstage.
Yeah.
K-Mac will be performing live. You know what I'm saying? Also with a bunch of unbelievable Baltimore artists like Comp, Tay Cobain.
Yeah.
Who else? J Money, Wildlife Band.
Yeah.
Yo, it's gonna be stupid.
And P Funk will be down there, right? George Cole.
Yeah, P Funk. Right? I think they're gonna be in Ramsey.
Kojo.
Oh, but I'm saying he's part of the festival though.
That's what.
That's heavy.
I'm kind of glad I go on early so I can get to see him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What? So I mean, even though it is what it is, but I'm glad I had to go on early. So I get a chance to see him.
Yeah, before we go any further, because this is a Valentine's show, so I'm going to be asking y'all some relationship questions.
That's cool. Let's do that. We can play some love songs, whatever you want to do.
All right, whatever. That's what's up.
So
but before we go any further, I want to give a rest in paradise to Shy Skills.
Yeah.
Y'all know that's Onyx producer. He produced singles like Slam, Throw Your Guns. He also did some things for Run DMC, LL Cool J, and Public Enemy.
Wow.
So may he
Rest in peace.
rest in peace.
Shout out to my Cali fam, Lisa Evans. You know what I mean? All them out there doing their thing.
All right. So, relationship question number 1, you guys.
Oh,
here they come.
Right now.
Yeah,
it was a 2-hour show. I thought we had some time.
I got many. I got many. Is your significant other entitled to your social media passwords?
No. I don't want hers neither.
Why not?
Why? I don't want to look through her stuff. It's like, live your life. If you in a situation to where it's like not one drop of trust, then it's not a situation. It's like y'all just roommates or something. It's like it don't make no sense. So it's like, I feel like I always felt like, I mean, don't get me wrong, insecurities and all that they creep up in your heart and your mind and all that. But it's like, I feel like never, as a man, I ain't gonna get so much worked up over a woman's decision because she's going to choose. She's going to do what she wants to do. If she chooses to stick around and stay and be down, and that's your soulmate, that's who you supposed to rock with, then she gonna stay down. But if she's not and she's a bop, why did you move her in? You know what I mean? Like,
Right. That's real.
What's your standpoint on it, sir?
I'm only here so I don't get fired from real ready on fire.
Good answer.
Do you know what you sound like? Do you know what you sound
I ain't think about it till I said it.
Well, I agree with Greenspan.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I do too.
Yeah, it's no need for all that. If you're in a committed relationship, then that's what it is. Trust should definitely be there. It's not no need for all that.
I mean,
you asking for trouble.
yeah, I think you are, because a lot of times you can see something that is not anything, but you'll look at it as more than what it is.
Right.
And they got it under control, not worried about it. It's not nothing, but you can't never unsee something that you see once you've seen it. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody texts you and you misinterpret the tone because you just reading the words, and you may think they trying to get smart when they don't,
right?
Or they trying to do something that they not. So it's just yeah. Stay away from that. Did you see that meme that's on Instagram, and it says, "If I die, somebody grab my phone and smash it on the ground." I love that. You see that? No, that's dope. So it's a meme that says, "If I die, somebody please grab my phone and smash it on the ground." I just thought it was funny.
Wow, that's crazy.
All of them.
What about your laptop? all your mobile devices
destroyed. Self-destruct. This will self-destruct.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
That's messed up. Destroy everything.
But yo, definitely, man. Make sure y'all check out my first album, man. My very first album, 1996 classic, Unlimited, presented by DJ Concrete.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was president.
It was good times, wasn't it?
Was popping.
It was good times for hip hop, all that shit. Yeah, Concrete. DJ Concrete. Yeah, Street Tactics, yup. Shout out to Street Tactics, Concrete.
So
Silhouette.
How you feel about this coming back, like this reissue?
I think it's dope because shout out to the fans and the supporters in Europe. They made it possible, you know what I mean? So, they love it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel good about it.
Are you going to perform any of these songs at any point in time?
When I go to Europe.
Okay, so only. What is it with you? And look, okay. I need another rapper to talk to him about this because he has this issue with old music, right? If a song is old to him, like it's an old song, he gets frustrated with where he is lyrically at this moment, and he looks down on where he was at that moment, and he don't like the old stuff sometimes.
You want some perspective on that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
See, this is a rapper he respects. See, he say, "Oh, he just a club music nigga," so he don't respect what I'm saying. You a rapper, so he respect what you say.
I'll tell a story first based on something I heard, and then whatever. So, for instance, my man has his own transportation and concierge service, black owned, nigga from DC. That's my man. Shouts out to Said. He would when stuff come to Verizon Center in DC, he sells packages. Like, yo, I got the VIP tickets and transportation through my company for this bulk package. You know what I mean? Y'all can do whatever. That's hot. Yeah,
that
true.
is.
I'll give you his info. Shouts out to Reserve.
I like that
already. But he was selling tickets to a Jill Scott concert when like No Edition was on the tour with her and all that. And he told me I guess it's based on what people know from going to a Jill Scott show. He was like, yo, she lost a good 1,000 people when she was going on stage because historically she don't do like, do you want to know you got it green? She'll get on stage and let you know like, nah, I'm performing this album. I ain't doing that. And I never understood that. I remember when Erykah Badu was on tour, NERD was on tour with her. Shouts out to Mike Reed. My nigga was the drummer for NERD. But Erykah Badu went up, and this was like New America Part 2 came out. I wasn't familiar with the album. So I'm looking for Mama's
One
Gun
was
shit.
trash.
I'm looking for Baduism. Yeah. I'm looking for all that. She ain't do none of that. She doing 20 feet tall just before I was hip to her. So I'm at the concert like disappointed. And I love Erykah. And it's like, yo, I didn't get it. But it's like, no, if I'm on the road, I got to perform this new shit so y'all can go buy it. You feel what I'm saying? So I get that. However, now going back to what you saying, on that tip. I love that story.
Hey.
But dig it.
He don't know what he talking about, but go ahead, finish.
All right. But on that tip, like, for instance, it's like, yo, like, it's wild. And if the people have something they want to hear, if it's like, yo, if you go see the numbers on something, and this, for instance, you going Cross Seas, and if Cross Seas, your shit from back then is getting the most numbers, or they calling it out, your DJ better have it on deck. It's like, you can't even tell me, it's like, no, I ain't coming here for that. And it's like, nigga, we came here for that, and we looking to spend money on merch, but you ain't gonna give it to us. You about to miss all this money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you looking.
Oh no, I'm on that. So
yeah.
he
but
just,
I dig it. I feel the thing, but we gotta get out our way as artists. Like I'm telling myself right now, like it's hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if somebody knows you from a joint that you put out on your second project, and you on project number 9 or 10, and like, yo, I'm doing all this, but them niggas is like, yo, like, this is what I know you from. Right. And this is what I love and appreciate. Right. Please perform my song, my nigga. Like, that's what I came there for. You know what I mean? Right. People spending their money. You just gotta, like, give them what they want.
I mean, no, see, I'm hip to all that. And you're right. I've been on that. You know, I do it if they request me, you know, something. But he do it at the wrong time sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Diamond throw that shit. And it's just like, oh, what the hell are you doing, man? You know what I mean? But, I mean, I'm hard on myself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? But I love the old music because that's what a lot of people know me from. So I embrace it and I love it. I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for that, man. You know, don't listen to him. He just throwing more in the wrong time.
A thing about that, I mean, this might be me. It's like, yo, if it's out the blue and somebody want to hear something that I ain't listened to in several years, I'm like, nigga, you rap it. I don't know the song.
Right.
Right.
And that's no. Actually, when it play, and I can catch it right there, and I start singing along with it. But if you put the instrumental on, I'm gonna forget.
I feel you. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
So see now, what's up?
Diamond rebuttal.
Yeah, so actually, I was gonna let him ride with that, but since you insist, that's not what I mean. This is what if the crowd requested it, he would do it. What I mean is that if he hears it, he's oh man, yo, well, I'm horrible. I was horrible then. I'm so good in that. But it'd be something that it'd be good stuff, but. He just at a different point.
Yo, we're sensitive beings, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Clearly.
Thank you.
And on top of that, that's the thing. All these things tying together. I tell people, I'm like, yo, you know the problem with sitting on music and not dropping a record? The problem with sitting on music is growth. So I have recorded a record and I'm coming like, this is where I'm at in life. And then like, it might not come out for a year or so. And it's like, yo, I don't even talk like that, my nigga.
Right. Exactly.
That's why Detox never came out. Because it's constantly, But that's bad though. That's why
it's bad to grow.
It.
No, bad for it not to drop.
It's bad for it not to drop because the fans get cheated, and that's why you got these great artists that have like maybe one album and never. And That's like the Lauryn Hills of the world. I'm sure she got so much music that's sitting on the shelf, and I think that it kind of hurts her that she didn't release another project, because you got that project, it's cool, but we don't get to see any growth. You don't get to see anything.
Growth.
Right.
And so that's why I think that you gotta put her on a curve grade against other people that release more material.
But when you listen to Lauryn Hill, yo, it still sound fresh. Like
She probably hate it though. That's probably why she come late to shows. I can't do this shit again.
she come.
That's her.
She come late.
That's her best.
She come late to shows, yo.
Definitely come late to
But that
shows.
says a lot about the material you put out. If somebody want to hear something that you put out 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it's like, yo, like, are you serious? Like,
That's true.
Embrace the concept.
Yo,
and get
I
this money.
love that, man. I love it. It's amazing, yo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's amazing. It's a blessing. I love it, man. Shout out to all the people overseas, everybody that be hitting me up, showing me love, yo. Shout out to all France, Paris, Switzerland, Germany,
Man, get that
Australia.
money. Man, when you going overseas, man, I'm gonna renew my passport, nigga. I open up. What's up? Let's get some money.
We gonna talk, bro.
Now, I'm down. Let's get some money.
You
We
gotta-
because I know they love you.
They would, because he got.
They
a
would
sound-
love him.
He got a sound that sounds, and I understand like the records that he was talking about as far as like some of the Baltimore sound, and I get that, but he also has a sound that sounds bigger than the city.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like the records that the production that he selects,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that he puts the words together doesn't sound like. And I know we versatile in the city, but it doesn't sound like a traditional Baltimore record. It sounds
Mm-hmm.
bigger. Like where does that come from?
I'm well rounded on the music tip.
Yeah.
I mean, primarily like as a kid, I grew up in church, so I was always paying attention. So I definitely got gospel influence on the background tip. My brother used to play the horn in school. Woodlawn, shouts out to him. He went over with the Russia. The trombone took him to Russia. That's a beautiful thing. You feel me?
Definitely.
And just paying attention. You feel what I'm saying? I remember I was like 15, 16, and somebody was playing like Jeffrey Osborne. It was like, young boy, you don't know nothing about this. And I'm like, yes, I do. You know what I mean? Like to date, like my favorite song is the Gap Band "Outstanding." To me, that's one of the greatest songs ever written.
Right.
Like Marvin Gaye "After the Dance." You know what I mean? Like that's people as inspirations. I got rap inspirations. However, you know what I mean? Like I listen to a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And I just appreciate a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I ain't never looking to. We just talking about. I ain't looking to like chase nobody cool and do something that somebody else like.
Original.
Yeah, like
Original.
somebody else's standard. Like you can't like put no limitations on me. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And that's an artist, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dig deep sometimes,
Yeah.
and step out the box and do different things when you being creative. You know what I'm saying? To me, anyway. You know what I mean?
I dig it.
So that's what I admire. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
I love that because it's so much of the same. Not saying it's bad. You know, I don't get into that, but it's not so much the same. It is, but then you got artists like you, Ill Conscious, Royale, the Boy Bless. You know what I'm saying? Myself, we all keep the same balance because we that breath of fresh air. We keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have like even Ahmad. You know what I'm saying? Easy Jackson, all them. I think we keep it balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, it's so much here. That's the thing. When it comes to, I think to date, how Baltimore artists create music, and I'm primarily talking about hip hop, but it's like, there is, in my opinion, there is not one Baltimore sound. The distinct Baltimore sound is absolutely Baltimore club music.
Yeah, of
And
course.
some of the hip hop records that's coming out now that people are embracing, whatever, that's cool. But it's like, it's a melting pot of talent and creativity here. You feel what I'm saying? And we have the opportunity to be so unique and really like put our whole arm and leg in the game, if you will, and just show like what we got to bring to the table,
Right.
as opposed to trying to chase a cool and sound like somebody else. We don't have to do that at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we got so much flavor here. You feel
Right.
me? So
And-
soon enough, we're gonna get out just due and get rich. So,
Hell yeah.
it's all good.
So congratulations on your re-release
Thank you.
of Unlimited. And speaking of re-releases, LeBron James is set to produce a House Party remake. Did y'all know that?
That's gonna be lit. I didn't know that.
Yes.
What? Kid and Play.
Mm-hmm.
So who they gonna get?
NBA superstar
Can't get
LeBron
mature.
James has signed up to produce a remake of the 1990s Kid and Play film House Party, according to the Hollywood Reporters. This is definitely not a reboot. It is an entirely new look for a classic movie. So we'll see.
I wonder who gonna be in that. Like,
That's gonna be interesting.
right?
You know, it's gonna be some of the IG comedians or some. You know, what I mean, niggas is hot right now. It only makes sense. So.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's gonna go and probably go on Netflix. You think it's gonna go on big screens or Netflix?
Netflix.
Wherever that paper
I
come
think
from.
Netflix.
Can I ask y'all a random
Yes.
question? This is a random question. So I was watching this interview, and it was Breakfast Club interview, and it was Faison Love. Y'all know Faison Love, right? So that's Big Worm. And so he was. Have y'all ever seen a Big Worm in a Faison Love interview? Like to get like a glimpse of like who he is. So he's nothing like he doesn't come off as a comedian. He comes off like, I would say, very similar to the Big Worm character, but not so animated. You know what I mean? And so they was talking about Monique. That's not really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that he said that Dave Chappelle wasn't funny.
That's why I love radio shows, yo.
He said
Your opinion, you know what I mean?
He said Dave Chappelle was not funny, and that he said that Dave Chappelle got all these looks, and
He
most
said white folk made him. That's what he said.
That's exactly what he said. Okay, that's what he said. Oh, so
Yeah.
you saw the interview?
Yeah.
So that's what he said. So like, do y'all think Dave Chappelle was funny or not fun? Like, what did you? He was job hating on him to me.
Well, to me, I didn't see the new stand-up. I heard he got a new stand-up out, right?
Dave Chappelle.
I heard that's real funny, so I gotta check that out. But to me, yeah, he's funny. He's funny.
You doing the? He said
He
pretty
funny.
much the way he was
I don't think Kevin Hart funny.
describing Chappelle's show. He was saying like, Charlie Murphy did all the funny
He
stuff.
said the
basically.
whole first season was whack, and
right.
then when Charlie Murphy started writing all that, and the second season all that, that's
Yeah,
when he got
that's what he
hot and all
said.
that.
So y'all not
I
big
don't
Chappelle
agree
fans?
with Faison
I think
Love.
Dave Chappelle is funny. I have the DVDs at home. Watch him all the time. He's funny to me.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Skits,
Like,
his
what are you
skits is
talking
hilarious.
about?
The skits is hilarious, though. You know what I mean?
I think he's been funny, and I think this, especially, case in point, the stand-ups that are now on Netflix, the first two came out, then a new one came out, and it's the one with he in the Small Comedy Club, the fourth one. So it's pretty much four. Dave Chappelle's, all of them, first of all, I watched them multiple times. You appreciate it more the second and third time you watch it, in my opinion. And I mean, to me, that's like a good album as well. It's like, oh, you catching shit that you ain't you miss, right? On top of that, it's like, yo, like the way it's the writing, the way he writes and ties things in, and the stories he tells. For instance, I remember this. It was Kevin Hart or Chris Rock, one of them, but both of them was involved. It was Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. Whoever told the story, they was like, yo, I was going to the comedy club, whatever. It was like, oh shit, good to see you going up. All right, bet. When you go up and take notes. Boom, did that. Kevin got, all right, bet, I'm about to go up. I'm gonna take notes while you go up. It's Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. They said Dave Chappelle went up. They said we looked at each other and brought our notes up. They was like, he's the king. He's absolutely the king. You feel what I'm saying? So for niggas that like do this, and Cat Williamson said it as well, for them to recognize the brother's the king, it's like, yo, take another look at what he's saying, and he's saying a whole lot. When you look at Killing Me Softly, and he keeps saying, then the police came, don't worry about it, they sprinkled some crack on him, they got out of there. It's like, yo, everything he was doing, they just made that shit drug related. Write that shit off on the paper when it come to black folk, make it drug related. But he's making a joke on him, like, oh, they sprinkled some crack on him, and the crack came back to life. It's like, no, like, he keep on saying that.
I like
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, yo, it ain't just funny, like, oh, it's a corny joke. It's like, no, like, he's painting pictures this entire stand-up. Just
Right.
listen. So, I agree, but when them niggas be like, he's the king.
I like when niggas say, "Do you want some grapes?" When he was being Prince.
Oh, shit. No, he gave
Niggas say,
pancakes. That
yeah.
on the basketball, they gave pancakes and shit. Yeah. But niggas talked about it. It was like, nah, Prince could really hoop though. Like,
Yeah. You see how the nigga was sticking him and felt his butt and shit. You're like, what
on
the
that tip
fuck?
for you to bring that up, in my opinion, it's like I think it's a tasteful way to say certain stuff about certain people, but I think it definitely came across as like some hating shit.
He must
It's
don't like you or something, man. It sound like he don't like him.
publicly. Like even if it's like an issue I got with somebody off camera and shit like that, like I ain't trying. I mean, you got $50-60 million deal, so you can say whatever you want, but it's like, why you tearing that brother down? It don't do nothing to your anything. It's really just making you look like a hater.
But when
Like,
it come to Dave Chappelle and Faison, it's like
Dave
Faison
Chappelle's
who?
way funnier than Faison.
It's like Faison who?
And that's like you said. Cat Williams said Chappelle was great. Kevin Hart said Chappelle was
Chris
great.
Rock
Chris
was
Rock
like,
said it.
what you
Faison
mean?
said he's not. Okay, so what do we think? Whose word you?
Harry Spears said he was great too. Harry Spears said he was great.
Harry
I
Spears.
think he's funny.
But it's an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, I think it's a tasteful way.
I love
You
Mike
say what you
Epps
want,
though,
but
yo. That nigga.
I like
fool,
Mike
yo.
Epps because he talks shit and he like, and he said it and want to stand it. He's like, I just be up here talking shit.
Yeah, he don't even have shit together. He just
And the
go.
perspective when he do the bit, cause I got a cousin that it reminds me of when he do it. He'd be like, hey, you know I just came home, baby. Yeah. Tony just took me and bought me a pair of pants and a sweater.
Yo.
Cousin shit
I
like
know a
that.
nigga like that. Yo, when he do nigga with the crook in the neck. I know a nigga like that.
Yeah,
Nigga like it.
yeah.
Hey, what's up, JB?
That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious.
Yo, say, hey, time, what's up, JB? Yeah, I know a nigga like that with the crook in his neck walking down the street.
Wow. Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by the Hip Hop Hall of Fame Museum and Hotel, where hip hop culture and history lives. The Harlem, New York-based nonprofit 501c3 is focused hip hop music and culture from around the world. For more info, visit www.hiphophof.tv today. We're Real Spit Radio. We'll be right back with J Rock off top.
Yeah.